But there was no logical reason for actors to fire live ammunition.
Oh!
Captain of His Majesty's 8th Dragoons. At your service.
Oh, damn. I mean, why, bro?
My husband's expecting me. He'll come looking for me if I'm not back in time.
Throw it!
What?
Throw it!
Throw it.
Who are you?
Oh, I thought he said...
Where are we going?
Oh, he's calling you a druid. I thought he was saying throw it.
You men over there! Quick!
I wanted it to be a dream.
Abs. Een dream hier.
Happening here?
Hold on.
Oh, the shoulder's dislocated?
Don't you dare! Stand aside at once. You break his arm if you do it like that. You have to get the bone of the upper arm in the correct position before it slips back into joint. Last part.
What the fuck?
Tongue here. It doesn't hurt anymore.
It will. It'll be tender for about a week. You'll need a sling. You, fetch me a long piece of cloth or a belt.
Fetch me, she says. Do you hear that, lads?
Give her your belt.
I don't know. What's her... I don't know what the story is. Is the story about her getting back? Her loving this life? Because the woman talked about having two husbands? Or a path, right? Or a fork in the road. She's got to decide, right? Who she'll go back to, maybe? Go back to her husband? Does she stay here? Her husband seemed cool, though. He wasn't like an ass or anything. Genuinely seemed like a very nice man. She seemed to love him.
See up there?
Throw it!
Ah! What the fuck?
To the car!
What are we doing? What are they doing? Oh, shit.
It means you're coming with me.
Why do they want her anyway? Like, how does she help us? I mean, like the one guy said he won't rape or anything, so I'm just confused as to why they want her.
Serves you
Like,
right. Probably torn your muscles as well as bruising.
Well, wasn't much of a choice.
valuable to them?
If I didn't even move my shoulder, I'd never have moved anything else ever again. I can handle a single red coat with one hand. Maybe even two. Not three. Besides, you can fix it for me again when we get to where we're going.
Stop! Help! He's going over!
Oh, damn, he passed out from the pain, right? No?
Help me get him up. Come on.
Take it easy. Easy now.
How bad is it? How bruised and shit? Like,
Gunshot wound. Idiot could have said something.
he got
He
shot.
lives it. I think the round's gone straight through the muscle. I don't think it's serious, but he's lost a lot of blood. It'll need to be disinfected before I can dress it properly. Come on, you goddamn bloody bastard.
I've never had a woman use such language in my life.
Your husband should turn your hide for you, woman.
St. Paul says, let a woman be
You
silent.
can mind your own bloody business, and so can St. Paul. Castle Leoch.
Oh, that's where we were. Oh, I wonder if we'll find
I've
out.
been here with Frank 2 days ago.
I wonder if we'll find out where the kitchen was.
Or was that in the future? How could I remember something that hadn't happened yet? So far, I'd been assaulted, threatened, kidnapped, and nearly raped. And somehow, I knew that my journey had only just begun.
Oh, damn. That was Outlander episode number 1. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. We're going to call it Outlander episode number 1, called Outlander. Damn. Well, that's a really good episode, man. Really good, interesting episode. Concept is cool as hell. It gives me vibes of like a book, though. Like a romantic novel or something written by like, I don't know, like a romantic novel written by like somebody back in the day. And it's like a love story. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know if it's going to be a love. I mean, it's going to be a love story, right? Because in the beginning, when you watch the intro, get to the intro. You watch the intro, you see all like, I'm assuming that's the guy that she helps, right? Maybe. I don't know. Also, like the thumbnail thing on Netflix, or what I'm watching is on Netflix. Yeah. I think it showed him. So is it going to be their love story? Is the concept of the show that she's tries to get back to her husband and she can't? That'd be kind of cool too. Or is she gonna just be here and live here and be happy here and learn to just accept this is her life now? I don't know. I generally am very curious about where this would go, what would be happen next. Like the writing, the voiceover stuff is interesting, but I'm not sure if that's how much of that's gonna keep going. Maybe it will. Very graphic, nudity, so it's TVMA. The production wise, it looks really beautiful show. Looks great. I thought that the way that cinematography was awesome. I just don't know where we go from here other than her trying to get back home. She's really good. I liked her husband. Her husband didn't seem bad. Oh, it literally is like half the show. Oh no, like 40 minutes of the show is her here. The rest, the other like 25 or so is her. Yeah, like she heard something and then it brung her there. I don't know what that means. Is she like daydreaming? Is this all in her head? Is she actually here? Is she I have lots of questions that I'm very curious about. The music, the score is fire. I really enjoy the score a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I dig it. I dig it a lot. I think the way that the show was done and the way that they actually explained like her and her husband's like love story and how they were away from each other for a long time. The woman that was reading her hand, was she essentially saying that your husband doesn't need to be worried about you about seeking elsewhere because he can get all the sex from you because she likes sex? Is that the vibe we got there? I got that vibe. And then the whole thing with the fork in the road, the fork and her decision makes me believe she has to decide to stay back then or come back to the future. At one point, I'm assuming that's what it means by fork. She almost made it seem like she has 2 love lives, which is interesting. I think that's, I mean, again, I'm interpreting this how I'm interpreting. I could obviously be way off, but that's just how I'm taking it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm in. I like it. I think it's really good. I'm generally very curious about where it goes. I like the quality. I guess my thing is that she doesn't know enough about the area to really help these people out too much. Like she saved their lives there because that's what her husband said, and she knows about the castle a little bit. I mean, she could be like, "Oh, I had some, sexual stuff on this table here," but that's about it. Like I don't know what else she could really tell us. But overall, like the episode, good start. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, I'm gonna get out of here and talk to you guys later.